What's up guys, it's Joe aka JoeyGroows. Welcome back to my channel. Before I start the New Year's, I just want to remember all the plants that didn't make it into 2021.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. And you're not really fine, you just can't get into it.
Don't forget to like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. So today we're just gonna go and look at the propagation box that I started last year. One, I wanted to try something new with propagating, and for a while now I had a few things in there that worked, but I want to show you guys just what I have currently that I want to hopefully we can put them, putting them into a pot and transplanting them. This is my propagating box. It is a takeout container. Very simple to use. You don't have to go all out on it unless, again, you're more aesthetically, you want something more aesthetics, then you probably want to get a better container, but I'm just using a takeout box. So here it is some of my cuttings that I have left beginning of the new year. So what I have here is a Monstera Peru, as you can see right there. Let's see if you can focus. But there's some roots already, and look at that. That is a huge root. So I can successfully say that propagating box is a huge plus. So I'm going to transplant this. I'll put it back here. And I did a video again with thrips issue, and I took a cutting to see if I can still contain it. And by contain it I mean see if I can still keep it. And look at that amount of roots. So I'm gonna keep it in here for a little bit because I could see there's some brown spots, so I have a feeling that might be some thrips actually. Alright, well, we'll see what happens with that. So I'm gonna deal with that. Let's see what I have here. I got micans here. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at, but there's something happening here. I think this stick here actually has roots. Alright, there's a bit of root there, but I'm gonna leave it in here for a bit. It's not long enough. And I think there's more, but right now I just threw everything in in hopes something will root. So I'm gonna definitely put this into a pot, but I'm gonna give this away to a friend of mine. So I'm just gonna put it, I'm not gonna put too much media. I'm actually just gonna put more moss, but not in a propagating box. I have a clean nursery pot here that I'm going to place this in. Okay. Normally when you have a propagating box and you have stuff that you can start transplanting, you can put this directly in soil or any type of media like that. Depending if one needs more drainage. So for example, a Monstera likes to have very airy type of soil, so you're probably going to use a lot of coco coir, some bark, even moss, just because they are more prone to root rot. And normally you'll know if it's rotting is if the roots are not as white, and they'll be very dark. So even though this looks brown and it's rot, I know it's plump and firm. So I'm not too concerned about this one. What I am concerned is there's not a lot of rooting here. So there's a possibility that this leaf is going to die out and the rest will come from here. So as you can see, it is growing out. So as you can see, the roots are huge. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start putting this in pure moss. Monsteras actually can survive in moss like this. Might get a little top heavy. I'm gonna put a little bit of weight underneath. So I'm gonna put a few leca or just expanding clay. I'm just gonna fill the base with it. And I'm using the big piece. So anything bigger or smaller is gonna fall out. Okay. And then I'm just gonna fill the rest with moss. And when it comes to this type of moss, this is already pre-moist, so it shouldn't have a big issue with it. And then from here, I'm going to just wrap the roots so it's not too clumped up and it has more opportunity to grow more roots. Use this part to be submerged in moss. You want it firm but not too compact. You want to, especially with moss, you want it airy, so to make it more compact, it defeats the purpose. Okay, so very simple. We just got it in there, and that's basically it. So this is already pre-moist. I don't have to moist it. So what's gonna happen now is, because it's not in my propagating box, the moisture goes from 100% to whatever your standard, however you're keeping your plants in. So in this case for me, I'm going from 100 to about 50%. So it's literally cutting in half. So what you're gonna have to do is you have to monitor the moisture, not only your media, but I would definitely recommend misting this often and let it acclimate from there. And it's not even just using moss, just any type of media. So even if I put this in soil, you still want to acclimate the humidity. And humidity is such a big thing with any type of plant, because what will happen is sometimes the leaf will have a hard time unfurling, deformity, or it might not even grow out completely because it's just having a hard time. And I think that's just because the air is too dry and there's not enough moisture to soften up the sheath that's holding the leaf. So definitely recommend, after you are starting your propagating box, once you take it out, mist it as often and then let it acclimate itself. Alright guys, so very easy going from propagating box to now in its own pot. I hope you guys continue to watch through my channel. Please give a like, comment down below, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video.